guys, I just finished my morning workout and it was a good one. It was just a 30-minute one, nothing too crazy, just some strength and some stretching that I really need, especially during pregnancy. So I feel really good about that. First thing, I already had my breakfast and now I'm about to go do some journaling because I actually haven't journaled in so long and I feel like I really need to do that more. I just want to capture the thoughts that I have and all of these things, especially during pregnancy, because yeah, you only get pregnant like once, twice, or 3 times or so. I didn't really document that much during my first pregnancy and I'm really hitting myself about it. So now this second pregnancy, this time around, I'm really making the conscious effort to do that more. And so one of the ways that I can do that is through journaling my thoughts and how I'm feeling and things like that. Also, I'm also still going to make my third trimester update, so I do need to do that as well for that video. So it's very, very helpful and I really need to do that. It's also just good for my mental health and just feeling good in general, so I'm going to do that. But first, I think I'm going to make myself some matcha, my morning matcha. The only caffeine that I have these days is my morning matcha or a coffee, but I usually have a matcha, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go make myself matcha and do some journaling. So today is a very gloomy day. I'm sorry for the lighting. You can probably see that it's not the best lighting because I just have like my normal light here in the room because outside is very gloomy. And yeah, yesterday and the past few days before that it was very warm, but today it suddenly dropped for some reason, and I think tomorrow it should be warmer again. But yeah, it is what it is. Our window is open as well. I don't know if you can hear that. Hopefully you don't hear too much noise from outside, but there's a lot of cars passing by right now for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, that if you hear background noise, that's why. Anyway, I wanted to start this video by saying hi, and because I wanted to make this productive day vlog. The goal of this vlog is just to document a productive day in my life. And yeah, I'm planning to do several things, starting with working out right now, doing some journaling. I'm planning to clean our bathrooms. I also need to edit a video. And maybe if I have time, I might still create some reels, schedule some reels. And I also need to create our grocery list. And I also want to meal prep some things. I think I want to meal prep a proper meal, but I also want to meal prep like a breakfast or a snack. I'm going to look at my list. I have a Pinterest list full of yummy recipes, so I'm going to look there and see which one I feel like. So let's get into it. Now I'm done journaling. I'm just going to look for some recipes for next week and make our grocery list. So basically I just go on my Pinterest board and go on my my food recipe list, and you can see here all the good recipes that I've saved over the past literally years. And so I get a lot of my inspiration here, from snacks to meals. And yeah, I just love having all of these on my board because I can always just easily refer to them. And it's so helpful for me to have them all here and remember all the things that I like cooking. I also have a physical binder with recipes that I also use, but so I just kind of shift between this and that one, depending on my mood. So I'm just going to look here for which recipes I want to make for next week, both for snacks and also for meals. Okay, so I've narrowed it down. I normally look for 4 recipes for the week that I need to cook. So I got this slow cooker sausage and potato casserole, chicken crock pot. This is a Filipino recipe. I haven't had this in a while, so I'm kind of craving it. And I always try to include some kind of fish in our meals. This one I want to make for my toddler and maybe also for us. And here is also a smoothie recipe that I want to try for me and my husband. So these are the recipes that I'm going to make, and I'm just going to go through them to see which ingredients I need so that I can make our grocery list for next week. Also, I need to check our refrigerator and our freezers to see what other ingredients I have on there. Sometimes I do it that I first check our refrigerator and our freezer first to see what ingredients we have that we can use for the next week. But today I'm feeling a bit tired and not feeling like doing that right now, so I'm just doing this right now. So now that I've collected all of the recipes for the week, I'm just going to write it all down in a list, all the things that I need and all the other things that I will check in the cupboards and the freezer and the fridge to see what else we need for next week. Now we're on the meal prep section of this video, and I'm going to make our lunch for today, and I'm going to make a little bit more, probably like 4 to 6 servings, just so that we can eat from it more than once. And then probably just going to freeze that, I think. We're just going to freeze the rest, so I'm going to make that. And I also found a recipe for a snack to eat, and it looks amazing. I can't wait to make it. So I found these Chunky Monkey brownies on Pinterest, and I can't wait to make it because I looked at it, how to make it, and we have all of the ingredients and it doesn't seem that difficult, so I'm going to try to make it myself. And yeah, I'm looking forward to having that this afternoon. So I've assembled all of our ingredients right here, and we're gonna get started. Meal prepping is done, so now I have time to relax a bit and sit down because I really need it. Apparently I've been standing for almost 2 hours, so I'm tired. So now it's perfect time to have our lunch, and then we have a doctor's appointment afterwards, and then I'm going to get back to it after. So we just came back from our doctor's appointment, and I loaded the dishwasher when we got back. There was quite a lot of dishes because of the meals that I prepped earlier, so I'm glad that's already done. I also boxed the meals that I made earlier. I also boxed the meals that I made earlier, so those are all in the freezer. And I also already ate my afternoon snack because otherwise I'm gonna get hungry and I'm not gonna be able to wait for dinner. And now I have like 30 minutes before I need to pick up my daughter from daycare, and so I think I'm just going to do quick editing as much as I could edit this afternoon for the 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna pick her up. So the only thing that was left on my list that I wasn't able to do was clean the bathrooms, which is fine actually. I'm just gonna clean the bathrooms tomorrow then and not today. So all in all, I think it was pretty good. Just like that, it's already time. Now I'm gonna go fetch my daughter, and then we're gonna come back home, have our dinner, have our night routine, and then just unwind and relax after she goes to bed. So that's our day. So I'm gonna close the video here. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that this encourages you or motivates you to get productive if you aren't already and you would want to be, or just keep you company if you're also doing a productive day. I wish you a great rest of the week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!